Hello, my name is Nicole Andrews, and I am continuing my campaign for the Estacada School Board in Zone 5. And so we are about halfway through Teacher Appreciation Week. And so I just wanted to make a video to give a heartfelt thanks to the amazing teachers that we have in our district. Honestly, teachers in our district, but also just across our nation, they deserve to not only be celebrated this week, but they really deserve like a whole month. The way that they consistently show up for our children, wearing countless hats as our educators, as our mentors, cheerleaders, and advocates for our children is nothing short of extraordinary. They truly are the backbone of our schools, and I am continually in awe of their dedication and to the way that they help every child to thrive, not just academically, but socially and emotionally as well. Um, I will never forget all of the anxiety and fear that I had about my daughter as he transitioning into a mainstream kindergarten classroom. When we moved up here from Texas, she was actually in a special needs preschool through our district, and so I felt a lot of anxiety about her being in a mainstream classroom with other children that were bigger than her. My daughter's also nonverbal, so kids that could speak. So quite frankly, I was terrified, but the teacher that she had, Mrs. Buckingham, she welcomed Ezzy into not only the district, but her classroom with open arms, and she made that transition go so smoothly and just brought this huge element of joy in having Ezzy there. And so that really just helped to make me feel like she was wanted there, but she also just did such a good job of making sure that I always felt supported and reassured and confident that Ezzy was safe and well cared for while she was at school. And so even after Ezzy moved on from her class into first grade, Mrs. Buckingham continued to send me sweet photos of Ezzy on the playground interacting with her and other kids. And just that kind of thoughtfulness, it stays with you. And then as she went on to first grade, she had Mrs. Jury, and she took that same spirit of inclusion to heart, ensuring that Ezzy experienced the same milestones as her peers. So she even made sure that I was able to chaperone on a field trip, allowing me to bring my youngest, my preschooler, along so that we got to share in those special moments of seeing her being able to do things just like all the other kids in first grade. And her efforts, they just meant the world to my family and I. And then, of course, this year, Miss Ezzy has Mrs. Allritz, and she has just gone above and beyond. She has such a high level of communication and unwavering commitment to inclusion. And she does an amazing job at keeping me informed daily on Ezzy's behavioral issues that she might have, whether it's hitting other children, things like that. Staying in her seat. These are things that she kind of struggles with. And so she makes sure to communicate those things with me at pickup. And so she always tries to make sure that Ezzy is engaged with her peers. And I don't want to forget about the two amazing aides that Ezzy has had in our school system, and they just seamlessly worked with Ezzy's main teachers, and they're just unsung heroes in this journey. My daughter Dinah's current teacher, Mrs. Hawkinen, is just another gem in our district. She just has this bubbly personality that just makes her a joy to interact with and be around. And her dedication to helping my daughter Dinah overcome her academic struggles has just been incredible. I appreciate that she was willing to send extra work home on the weekends and really partner with us to make sure Dinah feels confident and capable. And I just can't say enough about my son's math teacher, Miss Warren. Her level of communication is just on another level, y'all. She has extremely detailed newsletters that she sends home through the Parent Square week to week to help us really understand what they are learning and accomplishing in the classroom, and throwing out extra resources to help support the kids learning at home. And she's just does such a great job at keeping us engaged and helping us feel empowered as parents. And I also love that she constantly encourages the students to attend the homework club and the peer tutoring that's available at the middle school. And she just doesn't hesitate to reach out when my son is struggling and missing assignments in class. And I just cannot say enough about how much I appreciate that. So I share these stories not just as a candidate for the school board, but as a deeply grateful parent. The teachers in our district are phenomenal. They don't just teach, they uplift, they empower, and they care deeply. And I will always support and advocate for the amazing educators that we have who pour out so much of themselves into our children's lives. So, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for being a part of our schools and for making a lasting difference one child at a time. Bye. You guys have a great day.